What is up, you degenerates? Welcome back. We're back here for a Monday Night Football breakdown on September 22nd. That's right, it's Monday. We're going to give you all the free pick today for Monday Night Football. Also uploaded some shorts as well for y'all, so make sure you go ahead and watch those. But look, make sure you subscribe to the page, guys. We cooked on our college football free picks. I think NFL, we ended up going 1-2 on those. But yeah, I mean, this weekend, I'm not going to lie to you guys, it was one that really tested me for the ages. I mean, Auburn plus 6.5. I don't know if y'all saw what all happened in that game. The SEC comes out and says that Oklahoma shouldn't have gotten their touchdown when the guy was running off the field. I mean, there's just blatantly obvious missed pass interference penalties throughout the game. And then Auburn gets sacked for a safety in the end zone with about a minute left in the game, ends up losing by 7 when we have them 6.5. So, I mean, just an all-time bad beat there with Auburn. And, thought the bad beats were done. Then on NFL Sunday, I'm sure you all saw what happened in the Rams and Eagles game. Rams plus 3.5 was a max play. It was a really tough one to lose right there. That was my favorite play the entire weekend. Then let's see what else. And then the 49ers, minus 1.5, win by 1. So, it was just an all-around tough weekend, man. Not a lot of fun, to be honest with y'all. So we're going to try to get things rolling in the right direction here this week. And, I mean, we would have had a winning day both days if it wasn't for these bad beats. I mean, even if we had just hit either the Rams or 49ers, we would have had a massive winning day yesterday. We started out 4-2 on the early slate. Would have been 5-1 had that Rams hit. So this goes to show you, man, I mean, you can have the right sides and you still lose. I mean, sports betting, it's really fucking frustrating sometimes. But, you just got to know, man, these things do even out, guys. They really do. And, it's been hard to tell myself that over the past 24 hours, but I've seen it firsthand. I really have. Like in the MLB, I told you guys couldn't win a game in extra innings. I've won like my last 7 bets in the extra innings. It just comes and goes sometimes. When it rains, it pours, and the exact opposite. So I know we will get it moved in the right direction here, and that's what we're going to do here. Just because we had a couple bad beats, guys, doesn't mean I'm going to lose my confidence. I'm going to go cry about it. It fucking sucks, but we get off the mat and we win today, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So look, I gave out the Lions at 5.5 on FanDuel. They currently have 5.5 as the line on FanDuel. If you're not betting us on FanDuel, you're dumb. But this is the line we're taking here, guys. We're taking the Lions plus the 4.5 points here tonight against the Baltimore Ravens. And look, I really tried to make good reasoning here for betting on the Ravens in this game. I really looked into it as from a Ravens perspective. And the more and more I look at it, I mean, are we sure the Ravens defense is any good? The Browns offense did nothing against the Bengals, who arguably have the worst defense in the NFL. Last week against the Ravens, they were okay. And then the week before, and then this last week against the Packers, they did nothing. It was just all penalties that helped them move down the field. And Judkins does look pretty fucking good, but that's about it. Ultimately, though, guys, when I look at this matchup between these two teams here, I'm not sure if the Ravens defense can get the stops they need. Justin Madubuike, defensive tackle, he's out. He's one of their best run stoppers, and Kyle Van Noy. These are their two best guys against the run on their defense. These are essential to stopping the run. Detroit's going to run the football on them here in this game, man. I really think this is the spot for Detroit to come out here, get a big win in this game. The last time these teams played, Detroit lost 38-6. I bet they didn't forget about that. I think everyone's just like negative on Detroit. They think the fact they lost their offensive coordinator, this, that, and the other, they're not as good. I mean, I think this Detroit team is still just as good as they were last year. They have the defense to get the job done here. I think Detroit's live in this game. To get 4.5, 5.5 points here is way too many. This line should be like 2.5, 3. I really do think that. I mean, the Bills had no problem scoring the Ravens. Now, I'm not going to say the Bills aren't like the best team in the NFL because I think they are, but and the Bills didn't look all that impressive against Miami. That is a sleepwalk game. This is a big game you got to get up for here. But Detroit has the offense to move the ball against this mediocre Ravens defense. Also, too, Nate Wiggins, corner, might not play as well. He was a limited participant on the last day of practice, and he has been given no ruling yet. Wouldn't be shocked to see Wiggins sit out here. I think Detroit's going to try to run the football here and and maintain possession of the football. I think the Ravens are a really solid team here, but I think Detroit is live to win this game. I think the spread is way too much, so we'll take Detroit tonight in this game. Because there's only one game, let's scroll down here a little bit more. Touchdown scores wise, I mean, see Derrick Henry minus 210 anytime is crazy. Plus 250 for 2 times is insane. I mean, I would lean towards like David Montgomery and St. Brown. St. Brown had 3 touchdowns last week, and now he's plus 120. Like, what are we doing here? I think those are good value. And then I don't even hate like a DeAndre Hopkins or a Rashad Bateman. I mean, or even a Jamison Williams, like to score a touchdown at some point in this game. These teams love to throw the long ball. Now, I really do think the under is a pretty good play in this game tonight, but I'm just too scared to take it. All those guys I just said are big play receivers, and there can definitely be some big plays. There's too much like explosive big play talent on the field at once in order to bet an under. But I mean, there is an insane trend on the under here in this game. Let me go to it right now. Okay, so unders when both teams are on extended rest. Technically, both teams are on extended rest, playing on Sunday and now Monday. They're on 8 days of rest. The unders in these spots are 111, 66, and 2. This is all since 2018. So it's been a pretty good spot historically to take the under in this game. I can't do it though. I feel like these large primetime spreads though usually or totals usually don't go over. So I think that I gotta stay away here. But yeah, if you take the under, you got big balls. That's all I'm gonna say there. But yeah, guys, that's all we got for this video. We'll be back on here, a regular schedule. I'll put a video out for y'all every single day of the week, and we're not stopping. I'm gonna try to go on YouTube every single day for y'all. I mean, regardless, the shorts are up here every single day, but we're gonna try to make a full length video for y'all every single day.